Welcome to the YouTube channel of me, Uglywretch. Like, comment, and subscribe. Or else.
First things first, I'm not 100%, but I'm a lot better. So, let's review what I was going to review for Friday, but you're getting it for Wednesday. Sorry. Friday? Saturday? Whatever. Alternators, Sideswipe. Yeah, I kind of forgot I had this. I think this is the only alternator slash binaural tech slash... They're basically the same thing. But this is the only one I've got. And the only reason I haven't reviewed this earlier is because it's missing its accessory. Some of you will know what I'm talking about, some of you won't. But these are basically supposed to be like hyper-realistic looking cars, and this is a... Oh, it must be a Dodge Viper. There you go. That's the only Viper I know of. It looks like this, and I always thought it was missing like a canopy, but no, apparently it doesn't come with one. Paint's a bit chipped there. Little Autobot symbol there, so, you know, we know it's a good guy. Well, Sideswipe, isn't it? There you go, Sideswipe. But it's nice enough, you know. If you move the wheel on this side, it moves the wheel on that side, look. The technology. It's got little seats in there, it's got a little steering wheel, got some hair, typical. Oh, isn't it all lovely and pretty? I should have seen if I had a figure to fit in there, but I honestly don't care. Size comparison, there's Legacy Crankcase. So yeah, it's like what, leader scale, something like that? Knockoff Masterpiece scale, I don't know. But the accessory would normally go in here. If we open this up, there should be an engine. And the engine actually turns into the gun for the car. Does it open any more than that? I don't know. It's fiddly. But I got it second hand and never had the engine. I did have a quick look on eBay and can't find it. So, yeah. I'm not sure it makes a big difference. Well, otherwise it'd be complete, but you get the idea. Right. Should we transform it? I don't want to transform it. Tell you what, I'll transform it after a word from our sponsor. You know, me. Are you bored of the same old Transformers reviewers? People who say every figure's amazing, even though it looks like absolute garbage. People who are clearly reviewing them on the day that they got them without any time to really experience the figures or have a real understanding of what they're like. People who don't know you can just floor polish joints to make them tighter and it's not a big deal. Annoying, but not a big deal. Then maybe you should use old, same formula, Uglywretch. Using only the latest technology in reviewing equipment. Only giving mild tinnitus to anyone watching his live streams or when he joins other people's. So subscribe today, because I really want to bump these numbers up and maybe even start making a little bit of cash. So don't delay. Make a difference. Today. I should be ugly. I should be wretched. I shall see all of you in the next one. The hand thing looks really stupid from that way around, doesn't it? Whatever. Aren't I funny every single time you see that? No. Okay. Right. Transform it. Great. Let's lift up the bonnet and try and remember how this works, because I you know what, I haven't really looked at this thing before the other day for years, and I tend to just sort of like poke at things and wiggle things until they move. So we're going to get that loose, and then we need to get this back section, and all the way down to here, pop it loose. There's a little peg that goes into this bottom piece here. Set there, get that loose, and then it should come loose. Fold all of this out to there. Okay. Okay. We need to get these side panels loose. There's just this little hooked tab that just goes underneath here. We got these loose. Okay. The dogs are being morons. Give me 1 second, boys and girls. Sorry about that. See how long that lasts. I'm going to guess seconds. Right. This is the bit I really struggle with. You've got to turn this front piece around, but there's not a lot of clearance. So let me basically transform the front bit and then see if we can turn it around. So what we need to do is separate, and we need to. I don't like doing that. I don't wriggle this down. Need to bring this back, bring this down, and bring that so it tucks into the gap. That's a foot, by the way. Okay. When you separate these two pieces, you'll notice that there's this bit and this bit that are now loose. These are magnets. And that's what does the whole suspension thing. So you need to separate those. And then tuck them. They should just tuck inside. And then close this span. Does it? No. We're going to straighten the leg out first. I'm trying to get this out of the way while I'm doing it. So get that there. And fold this in. And then that way, I believe. Okay, so get that there, we'll get it out of the way. Try and move the hip a little bit, but it doesn't seem to want to go. Okay. So we get this out. We'll rotate this out. Well, fold this down, fold that out, jiggle it around, and that's what the hokey pokey is about. I don't know, man. Right, straighten this out a bit. Okay, so the legs are pretty much done. Now what we need to do is there's this piece here, which has basically got this whole front windscreen assembly attached to it. And if I can push it a little bit, and we can pull it a bit, it extends like that. Now hopefully that will give me enough clearance. Yes. There we go. To turn the waist around. Smash in. Let's bring the camera up a little bit. Okay. Need to lean the windscreen forward. And I think I'm supposed to fold the steering wheel down to there. I honestly don't remember. Right, now we've got to mess with this top piece. So we need to bring it all the way out on a double hinge. And then we got all of this. So we need to wriggle this piece out. Wriggle this piece out. Okay. And now all of this, tell you what, let's just do the arms because they're just going to get in the way. Basically, you just straighten this out like a king. Okay, so we just straighten it all out to there. And I guess while we're at it, there's one way of doing it. This, on this really thin red panel here, rotates all the way through to along the arm. So I'll do it again here. And this one I think was really tight. I've actually had to oil it because I was worried I was going to snap the hinge off. Rotate to there. Okay. So we're going to get the head, which is right here. Rotate it through. Bring this panel into place. And then we need to tuck that under the windscreen and push that little belly piece in. And that's the body. Bring the arm down. We need to fold the little wing mirrors in so they're now, basically in the way of the hands. Get that down, get that down. Get the stupid bum flap thing out the way. Get that sorted. Drop the head down into place. And just hinge that down onto the back. And that, boys and girls, is... Turn that footsteps the right way, that would help. That, boys and girls, is Alternators Sideswipe. Big hair on him. In roll-up mode. And doesn't that look absolutely terrible? I don't know why this has got black around it, like it's more detail. I don't know if it's just from when they were spraying this, because I haven't done it. But nowhere else has got it. The head is a nice enough head, but it seems awfully lonely in this giant empty space. The door wings... I should have shown the doors actually do open, but I don't think anyone cares, do you? The hands open, and they've got a little trigger finger. Look at that. But does anyone care? That's my big problem with these figures in general, because, like, whenever you have to hyper focus on the robot mode, the vehicle mode, the robot modes always suffer. And like, look at this giant, stupid bum flap and this giant thing with nothing in it. Look at this. Like this giant. This is like a third of the alt mode. Well, all right, with these two pieces, half the alt mode. Just as giant flaps hanging off the back. Like, to do what? Like, this has got possibly missiles, so are you supposed to do like, haha, missiles? But does that justify it? Like, it's just... Like, you could put another figure in there and have him carry it around. The hips... I don't think the hips actually... This is just... The hips move like that. This is actually solid. This is moulded. So you can't actually move the legs. You can't get more than that bend because of all this in the way, unless this moves. Does this move? No, it doesn't seem to. There's nothing you can do with it. You can move the arms, but they look terrible. So why? What's the point? That's why I never get these super ultra realistic, either physically or I just don't understand them. I don't get these things. I think I got this one at a car boot sale or something, and that's why I didn't have the weapon. I don't really care. Size comparison. There's medics, so I'll call it leader class. I don't care, man. The point is, it's not good. It's not fun, and I don't like it. But it is something to review. I don't know. There's just something. It's just not fun. I think that's the main thing. There's just nothing about it that's fun. Like, even if you went, there's someone behind me, let me look at my wing mirrors that are now on the sides of my arm. It's really dumb. Like, really dumb. Like, even if they'd, like, moulded a gun into there and he could have, like, folded his... If the arm swivel would work. No, you can't swivel because this is on the... you know what? I give up. I was going to say you could have used it as a scope, but it's not worth it. I'm out. I'm going to go. I'm done. So, I should be ugly. I should be wretched. I shall see all of you in the next one. Wow, I forgot how to do that then. Bye-bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all come back now, you hear?